Check, check, check. Is this on? Hey, all. It's your numerical lion, aka Dan, and I wanted to talk this evening or this morning or whatever it is. I don't know, March 24th, about Brooklyn Nets guard Kyrie Irving. There's been a lot of stuff about him missing games this year, and interesting that this story came out. Basically, I posted this on his birthday, March 23rd, his birthday. And the news is that he's going to miss the next three NBA games due to a family matter. So he's going to miss this trip. And the Nets are shorthanded. Irving has been in and out of the Nets lineup this season, having played in 31 of their 43 of their 43 games. He missed 2 weeks in January for a personal absence, and I'll look into that too, just to look at the numerical patterns and coincidences in this story. So notice it's 43 games, Irving 43. Interesting that they put that in the article. And then Kyrie equals 31. He's played in 31. So they've been without him for 12 games. And if you look at Kyrie Andrew Irving, born March 23rd in 92, right? He's 29 right now. 92, the reflection of 29. That's become a huge number in this. And his salary, look at his salary, 33.3 million. Pretty hilarious. So from, obviously it was last year, basically 52 weeks ago was his last birthday. Exactly. 52. And in this cipher called Chaldean, which is one of the oldest ciphers and one I'm using more and more, Kyrie Andrew Irving equals 52. And if you look at Family Matter and Brooklyn Nets, both 53, so seems to fit them pretty well. And then Irving equaling 38, that gematria number. Family Matter and Chaldean 38. Kyrie in Chaldean equals 11. He wears number 11, right? 31 is the 11th prime number. Here, I'll show you. 31, the 11th prime number. Got to memorize those prime numbers. And then look at his stats. He's played 31 games, right? The 11th prime. He's number 11. For his career, his next game will be his 60th game or 56. Isn't that interesting? And 59, that number that we see stamped on black people, but also means born leader. He's from Melbourne, 42, right? But he's a born leader, right? 59. We're repurposing these numbers. Anyway, you could look at all these stats and make comments about him. Look, notice he's shooting 52% from the field. How can that be, right? And 28.1, or we could call that 281. 281, the 60th prime. More, right? 281, the 60th prime, and that's more racial shaming. So I mistakenly put his next game will be his 600th, 559. And was 559 a prime number? I didn't really look at that. No, it's not, but it's 13 times 43. We're talking about, Irving 43 times 13. But anyway, Family Matter 181. And 181, we know, the 42nd prime. Getting a phone call here, but it's going to have to wait. So his status is unclear. So this was his earlier in the year, Story broke on January 7th. Unclear for Sunday versus Thunder after this game for personal reasons. Right? So from this story to the latest story is 74 days. Notice it happened on 3/22, very special number. 74, of course, a very special number. Beauty equals 74, right? With our new Gematria 74, this practice. Gematria 74. So, interesting. And if you, till this his birthday, it's 75 days. And that's interesting because Kyrie Irving equals 75. So, how appropriate from his last absence to his next birthday. And if you include the span of days, it's really 75 days. So, the reason he was out was because he was mad about racial events. It was all this Black Lives Matter, these rioting, and he says, I'm not with the systematic racism and the bull ST. That equals 239, which is another prime number, 239, and a number that we've seen, the 52nd prime, right? Kyrie Andrew Irving equals 52. 52, that number of gematria, 52 weeks in the year, 52 cards in the deck. And the game was against Oklahoma City equals 52. All right, Kyrie 31, Oklahoma 31. Perfectly scripted or synced up. So Malika Edwards was the first one to break the story that he's not going to travel with the Nets. He's attending to a family matter. And look when this was broken, 103. I'll show you why that's interesting. 3.3 thousand likes and 561 comments. And these are all significant because Kyrie Andrew Irving, if I can spell, Kyrie Andrew Irving equals 103, right? Let's get rid of that. And 33, we're talking about 33 before, he makes 33.33 million a year. That must be nice. And 561 is a triangular number, the 33rd triangular number. Get their 33 in there. Got to get your, I think 33 is joyous, right? We're changing the, flipping the script. Joyous, very joyous. I'm sure you'd be very joyous if I had $33 million. But he doesn't look very joyous. He looks quite depressed. So he provided insight in why he took a step away from the Nets. Look at him. Look at his body language. He's all slumped over. Very interesting. You could play the video on your own time, but and then the video is 1 minute and 13. 113. We know that number. Not true, right? And he seems like a considerate, nice guy. I think considerate in our new gematria is also 113. He seems like a considerate, nice fellow. So from his birthday, his last birthday, to the first time he decided he wasn't going to play was 290 days. 290. Next game was against the Oklahoma City Thunder, also 290. Just another coincidence, I guess. It has to be, right? And that was on a day with 29 numerology. Remember, he's 29 years old, born in 92. And he's He won't be there because of personal reasons. 92. What's 9 plus 2? 11. He wears number 11. And Brooklyn in Chaldean is 29. That's where he plays for. And Kyrie Irving equals 29 in Chaldean. And he's 29 right now. Oklahoma City also equals 191. And personal reasons, 191. Of course, 191, a prime number, is the 43rd prime. Everything's linked. 43 was an Irving 43. Irving 43. Personal reasons. It's going to be full of personal reasons. And then Family Matter and Trailblazers. It's the first game he'll miss on this current trip. Both 143, 143, 53, and 181. Amazing. And so he returned to the Nets after his first absence. After 7-game absence, says he just needed a pause. You should do that at work sometime. Be like, I just need a pause. Just give me, I just need a pause. I think he was out for 11 days or something. How appropriate, right? So after an 11-day, 7-day absence, 11-day, he wears number 11, right? Kyrie Irving returned. Talking about there's so many oppressed communities, so many things. They're just bigger than a ball going in the rim, he asserted. Look at Just Needed a Pause, Brooklyn Nets, Family Matter. All three of them, 53. 53, that Vesica Pisces number. Right? Brooklyn Nets, 170, and Just Needed a Pause, 170. And then from his birthday to his coming back, from his birthday in 220, was 303 days, or 33. And he came back on a day with 42 numerology. This is what they're implying, 7-game absence, 59. Who does that? A born leader does that, right? The number stamped on black people, that they're born leaders. Personal absence, also 59. This is what they're implying. So from when he came back to this next story, is 63 days to his birthday. 63 days. And if you don't include it, it's 62 days, and he's 6'2". I just always think that's interesting. And what, racism, they're trying to code this in there. Racism equals 63. All right. It's also 27, 103. We were talking about 103 before in relation to Kyrie Irving. 103, the 27th prime. All right. But really, we're talking about a good feeling. It's just a good feeling. That's all this is. With the new changeup. So he came back on a day with 62 numerology. Kind of like Mason. And it was 62 days from when he came back to his next birthday. So since then, Irving has missed 4 games for injury maintenance. Injury maintenance, whatever that means. Right? Hey, I'm going to be out of work because of injury maintenance. They come up with these words. Irving, 79. Injury maintenance. 79 is a special number, a prime number, the 22nd prime. 11 plus 11, he wears number 11, is 22. Basketball, 22. All right, 22 a basketball number, master builder number, basketball. 22, also 31 like Kyrie. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks so much. Just hopefully this is a shorter video than my usual video, but amazing numerical patterns in this story. The 29-year-old. You take a moment, check out this video. How he seems so sincere and yet kind of drugged, very lethargic and sleepy, and you wonder what's going on with these guys. Anyway, have a good one, everybody. Talk to you later.